Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Go Packers. So remember that at its basis, almost all self-help stuff, it doesn't matter what it is designed to help you manage your state. That is really the fundamental thing that changes your life. If you can manage your state, then you have everything. If you can't manage your state, then you don't have anything. Your state is how you feel at any given time. And how you feel is going to decide how you respond. How you respond is going to decide how things go for you. Remember, sow a thought, reap an action. Sow an action, reap a habit. Sow a habit, reap a character. Sow a character, reap a destiny. And that thought starts all of the entire process. And the thought is what generates your state. If you're in a crappy state, then you're not going to respond very well. So the response is going to create a bad outcome. The outcome is going to create a bad habit. The bad habit is going to create a bad character, blah, 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 blah. But if you manage your state very well, then no matter what happens, you're going to respond better, which is going to create a better habit. It's going to create a better character. It's going to create a better outcome. It's going to create a completely different life. So as you start your Monday, all of these things that we're trying to teach, and again, it doesn't matter whose stuff it is, and it doesn't matter how they're approaching it. Really, what they're teaching you to do is manage your state. Even if it's Gary Vaynerchuk or Grant Cardone who are talking about finances, who are talking about whatever, the reason that those guys are so attractive is because of the energy that they present. You want to be around that energy because they vibrate at an energy that creates certain outcomes. And that is that they manage their state. And so people are attracted to that because it's like, I want to be around that energy because I want to create the same outcomes that they do. Well, the reason they create the outcomes that they do is because they manage their state. When we talk about morning rituals, that's all designed not only to manage your state, but to make it habitual. That's why morning rituals are so effective and so important, is because they become a ritual so that it's habit. And you don't have to think about managing your state. It happens automatically. And when you get to that level, now you're going to create whatever outcomes that you want. That's the goal. The goal is to always manage your state because we can't control what's going on outside. You can't control events. We can't control COVID. We can't control, a parent dying. We can't control a kid getting sick. You can't control any of that. What you can control is your response to it. And if you maintain a great state, your response to that is going to be a much better response than if you're in a crappy state. Think about it. If you go into work on a Monday morning and you've slept well and you've exercised and you're feeling strong and you've gone through your list of things, you know what your outcomes are, you know what you're going to do for the week, if you've got that all figured out, how is your week going to go, or how is the first half of your Monday going to go, as opposed to if you go into work and you went out and got hammered on Friday night and Saturday night and Sunday afternoon, and so you slept 6 hours, but you were drunk when you went to bed and you ate a pizza right before you went to bed. And so you wake up at 7 o'clock after you've snoozed the alarm 3 times and you feel incredibly bloated and you're tired and you're hungover. And so now you're going to douse yourself with a giant coffee and head into work. Which one of those people is going to have a better first half of Monday? Which one of those people is going to have a better week? Which one of those people is going to have a more productive week? Which one of those people is going to have a better life? Because once you start out on that pattern, then when something happens that you don't plan, your response isn't going to be good. And then when your response isn't going to be good, the outcome isn't going to be good, and blah, 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 blah. So as we start our week, remember, state management is everything. And morning questions and incantations and morning exercise and all of that is designed to make that state management habitual so you don't have to think about it. And when it becomes habitual, when it becomes a habit and it's ingrained in you, then you're going to have a whole different destiny. But intentionally manage that state. That's what meditation is for. Because all of that is stress management. All of that allows you to manage stress in a different place. So just as a reminder, as we start our Monday, manage your state, you got everything. Don't manage your state, you're not going to have anything. And all the rest of it isn't going to matter if you don't do that. That's where we always start. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.